Hey,
Say it again.
May Baba
Baba Ki Jai. Thank you.
Jay.
We have our wonderful Michal in Israel shining the light over there. She's going to give us a concert this morning, February 19th, 2024.
Okay, hi everyone. So for me, it is Baba's birthday concert. So Baba's birthday is going to be on the 25th, and this is the closest that could be to his birthday. I actually asked him if to wait for a Saturday or an open Saturday would be more towards the summer. But Baba said, no, you do it right now in the closest possible time. And so this is the closest possible time to his birthday. So I will start with the birthday song. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, השמחה רבה רבה, איזה יופי, חג שמח ותודה רבה. כן תזכה לעוד הרבה שנים, בבה רבה עם אוהביך הנפלאים. So it says, Baba, Baba, have a wonderful time and many years with your beautiful, beautiful lovers. So, hi everyone, and thank you all who are here. I was actually not in the mood of doing a concert, of course, you can imagine, in these times and all the things that are happening here. But Baba did say that I should go with it. So in this mood, I was trying to gather the songs that I'm going to sing. But from my experience last time, that I made a list of songs that I really wanted to sing, Baba said, this you're not going to sing. You're going to sing this one, this one, this one, this one. And he gave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he gave the order in which I would sing. So this time I went to Baba and I said, okay, this is your birthday concert. So you choose. And you know how I do that. I open randomly this booklet, not booklet, but how do you call it? Whatever. And I open, and whatever comes up, that's what I'm going to sing. So all these choices were from Baba, but I still didn't feel good about them. So I did this 2 weeks ago. So I was thinking with Baba, are you sure that are you sure about the songs? Are you sure these are the one that you chose? Are you sure? And are you sure? And he said, he didn't. And I said, today, maybe we should choose some other songs. Maybe I should open up, randomly and see what comes up. And so he didn't give me time for that. So this is a sign for me that this is what he wants. Okay.
How can you show us? Can you show us
Mhm.
Can you show us what you're looking at, or is it?
Oh, it's a notebook. It's a notebook where I put down all the songs and I numbered them. Oh, wait. I'll take off this background off here. No, I didn't take it off. Background off. So this is a booklet with a lot of parts in which I just wrote down all the songs in Hebrew and in English and put numbers to them. And so this is what I open up every time when I sing in the arti.
Beautiful.
And you are welcome to my home, to my Baba home. So this is the living kitchen. It's actually a very, very small studio home. And can I do that? Oh, I don't know how to do that. This is my RP.
Wow.
Yes, I don't know if you can see because I'm not seeing what I'm doing.
See, oh, there's Bauchi.
Oh. Yeah, Baba and Samadhi, and
Thank you.
Yeah, so background again.
Michal, can you show that again, the Samadhi?
What?
Can you show the Samadhi again?
Okay, so wait 1 minute, because I'm
Hi,
not seeing. Hi, Abby. I remember this the poem that you
Oh,
today was so sweet, Abby. Was so beautiful. And I remember the song that you sang with Abba, with your father. So can this change? Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, now we
The Samadhi and Baba Jam.
we cannot see Samadhi. Can you go back? How you made it? Like
The Samadhi. I just did, you know,
oh, you are showing the picture of Samadhi. Okay, got
many
it.
photos, and this is what I put up for the Duni.
Uh,
And this is Baba and Babaji and Mira and Money.
wow. Oh,
And this is my favorite picture. And Baba is right here next to me smiling for his birthday.
love.
And I'll
oh,
just take you
Oh, I
around.
love the pink
This
one.
is the window. This is the beautiful window with the backyard, small backyard. And if you see the crystals that bring, how do you call it? Rainbows into my house. This is my grandson who plays golf. And this is my sofa place
look.
with all the lights. Okay. And my kitchen corner,
Oh,
which is
beautiful.
very sweet.
Very
And
sweet.
this is the hall, and back there is my bedroom. So
Wow.
it's a studio place, very, very beautiful.
Thank you, Michal. Oh, that's lovely. Oh,
I love being with you, and now we are all also here in Papa's birthday. So the list goes like this. I start with Eli Eli, which is what I consider the arati, the Hebrew arati, the Israeli arati for Baba. And the story goes that I probably told it once again, and maybe even in my previous concert. That was in the first days of my coming to Baba, and I felt maybe second or third visit, and I felt maybe second. I felt that Baba wanted me to write to have Hebrew song that would be represent Israel. So I was thinking about something with Jerusalem, and I was thinking and came back with a song and sang it, and I felt no, that, and the women were there, of course, and Mara was there, and I felt no, that is not the right one. It was a very strong energy, too strong, but it was about building Israel. It was about the ones that first came to Israel. How do you call them? Not the pilgrims, but how do you call the ones that and built what?
Zionist, would you say? Zion?
No, it's like the Americans, the first Americans who came and built America. Pioneers, right? Pioneers. Thank you, Sanover. Hi, Sanover, darling, sweetheart. So the pioneers. So it was about the pioneer work, how they built Israel, how they dried the land, how they grew the things, how they built the buildings and everything. So, but it was, with the energy of doing this work, and it didn't fit. So then I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and then this song came up, Eli Eli, and Diane, who was here, and I don't know if she's here. Hi, Pam. You're here. You said you are with your sister. So hi, Pam. So it is written by Hannah Senesh, and Hannah Senesh is a beautiful, beautiful story because hi, sweetheart. Because Hannah Senesh was a brave and shiny soul. She was very young and she was a pioneer. She came to Israel from Hungary. And when the Second World War started, she volunteered to be a paratrooper. and go over the lines of the Nazis and help in her own country where she came from, Hungary, because she knew the language, help the Jews there. And so, and the underground. But when she crossed the borders, they landed in Europe, but when she crossed the border, she was caught very quickly. And by the Nazis, she was put into a prison of women. And then she was taken into seclusion from the women. And in order that they would not worry about her, she used to sing daily. She was very tortured, but she used to be so brave that she would sing so the other women would not worry about her. So Hannah Senesh, and Diane is writing that she feels very much for her because she also made a play about her, and her daughter is named Hannah. So that is a very shiny, shiny song. And I'm so happy that I sang this song so many times. No, because you get to, in Baba's Samadhi, because you get to know that Baba has appreciated that soul so much that he wanted again and again to hear that song that she wrote. And it's a very simple song and very little one, like the precious, beautiful soul of that lady. And the song goes, God, oh God, may it never end, the sand and the sea, the rustling of the waves and the prayers of men. So you see the simplicity of this heart, you know, it's not asking much, it's not using big words, it's just talking about this beauty that she sees in the world and the prayer of people. So it had become for me actually it became for me the Israeli arati, because that's what I felt, that Baba really felt about it and that he wanted it again and again sung. And the first time that I sang it was on the terrace in Merazan. So I came to Baba at 88, so it might be 89. Oh, Baba Tao, Meo Baba Kiche. Eli, Eli, שלא ייגמר לעולם. החול והים וישבו של המים ורק השמיים תפילת האדם. החול והים ומהבת ומהרסד שלך נהר בבא ים אהבתך והסמדי שלך ואהבתך וחסדך תודה רבה. Thank you, Baba. Toda Rabba is thank you. And it talks about the beauty of the sand and the sea that we have here. And it's the longest border of Israel, which is the sea. And when I come to the sea, I feel that I'm coming to God. The sea represents God for me completely. And even before, Baba says he's the ocean of love. And so what I also see when I was in Mehrabad, and what I felt was that through the windows of the Samadhi, the ocean of love is all the time pouring out and going down all the way on Samadhi Hill and all the way into the world, constantly, constantly, constantly. His ocean of love is washing into us. So the next song that is on is what I talked about in the after Arati thing, and so I won't talk much about it, but this is we have come to dispel darkness, and we have come to dispel darkness. So we have come the darkness, the light that is coming through us is Baba's light. And that's all he needs, you know, for us broken furniture, from us broken furniture, like Bauji used to say. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be worthy. We don't have to be anything. As long as we give our full love and life to Baba, then he will work through us, through our energies. He'll make good use of it. So we have come to dispel darkness, but now I just have to find it in the, because it's in English too when I translated it. So I have to find it in the booklet. Yeah. So this is a song that I used to sing with the kindergarten kids on Hanukkah, and you know I love this song, and I love Hanukkah because there was a war then too. I hate wars. And too many wars, you know, since I was 1 year old. The first war here, and then another war, and then another war, and then another war, another missile war, another missile war, and now this horrible thing. So it's, you know, I hate wars. And very lucky for you that you don't have to be going through wars. But I do like the simile of the light, and how the light, even a small light, dispels so much darkness. And seeing the little kids in the kindergarten with these lights and just lighting and stomping their feet to dispel the darkness. And they're very forceful. These kids have very light hearts. When they stomp their feet against darkness, darkness gets scared and goes away. So it's a children's song. Banu choshech legרש, וידנו בליבנו אור ואש. כל אחד הוא אור קטן, וכולנו יחד אור איתן. אסור החושך חלשו. Stomping. סורה מפני האור. You can all stomp. סור החושך חלשו. סורה כי בא הוא אור. We have come to dispel darkness in our hearts and hands, light and fire. Everyone's a small light, and together we are a mighty light. So go away, darkness, go away, as Baba's light is here to stay. And go away, darkness, go away, as Baba's light is here to stay. And we do have to remember that Baba's light is stronger than any darkness, any evil, anything. And all the light forces are here, you know, all the 7,000 in the hierarchy, in the spiritual hierarchy are right here in this world. And all the 5 masters are right here in this world, and they're all working, and Baba is working through us because we have given our lives to him. So now this song, which is from Psalm 130, and well, I might have sung some of these songs again and again, probably in Arti, but also in my previous concert, but that's what Baba wanted. So I'm not, you know, he knows what he's doing more than me. So Psalm 130 goes like this. From the deep, I cry out to you, O Lord. O Lord, listen to me. Pay attention to my plea for mercy. So now if we think of all the people here and we think of all the soldiers, you know, just think about 18-year-old soldiers, Israeli soldiers, you know, going out and thinking that they're going to save their father and mother and their brothers and sisters and all the Gaza people, you know, just, you know, all these people, and in Ukraine, you know, and in, you know, all these little souls, how do you call it, innocent souls that go into fighting, not understanding what they're going into even. And so this is a plea to God. From the deep, I cry out to you, O Lord. O Lord, listen to me. Pay attention to my plea for mercy. If you, O Lord, were to keep track of sins, O Lord, who could stand before you? But you are willing to forgive so that you might be honored. I rely on you, the Lord. I rely on him with my whole being. I do rely on Baba with my whole being. I wait for his assuring word. I yearn for Baba more than watchmen do for the morning. You know, watchmen, they're talking about the watchmen that used to be on the walls of the cities, and they used to be by the gate and watch, you know, and they used to yearn for the morning so they can go to sleep. I'm not talking about Bauji or people who watched with Baba all night. So they would really, you know, wait for the morning. So I yearn for Baba more than watchmen do for the morning. Yes, more than watchmen do for the morning. Oh, Israel, it says about Israel, but I consider the whole world and all the people who are looking at God. Oh, all hope in the Lord, hope in Baba. For the Lord exhibits loyal love. His love is loyal and is more than willing to deliver. He will deliver us all from all our sins. This is so beautiful. So this is a song that I sang when I was in choir in my school, in my elementary school. We had a wonderful conductor, really, really very beautiful one. And this is a round, so it goes, it's very beautiful, but I sing only the 2 lines that we sang in this round. Mima makim kerati chaba eli shema koli shema tachanunai eli shema libi shema tachanunai meher baba Nima Kerati Chaba Eli Shema Koli Shema Meher Baba Eli Shema Libi Shema Meher Baba Meher Baba. And I sing this for all the people here who are involved in this war. And I think that the governments both are very, very wrongdoing. And they're very afraid for their chairs. And that's why they keep the wars going on. Because the moment the wars will stop, they will find themselves without their chairs. So that is the only reason why the war is going on. So for all the people who are suffering because of that, I'm singing this song. And the round goes like this. It's very beautiful. Me, ma, kim, and then the next one comes like a wave. Me, ma, kim, and the next one comes like a wave. Me, ma, kim, kerati chaba, eli, shema koli, shema meher baba, eli. Shema libi, shema meher baba, meher baba. From the deep I call you, Baba, my God. Hear my call, hear my heart, meher baba, my God. Hear my call, hear my heart, meher baba. From the deep I call you, Baba, my God. Hear my call, Hear my call, Meher Baba, my God. Hear my heart, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. So now the next one. Thank you, Baba. This is for all the people who are calling God. So this is the next one, and it is connected to the 3/4 of the world. And I was thinking about 3/4 of the world and thinking that it's right now happening in this area. It's 3/4 of the world is happening in here, right in this area. So, but Baba has been showing me, and my talk to my son this morning strengthened that. And yesterday when we were talking about the war as well, here on Zoom, that I have been seeing, Baba has been showing me such beautiful beings in our world, such beautiful, amazing, creative, talented, shining souls through internet and through not only internet and through Facebook, that I'm thinking, you know, Baba would not put these souls in this world if it would be if it's for destruction, if it's going into destruction phase. And so it's giving me a lot of hope that it's not going to be. It's you know, the end of the world has been prophesied so many times, and so many times people got to the place where they said, yeah, now it's here, now it's going to end, now the world is going to be destructed and finished with. And it didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? Because God's heart is so soft. God's heart is so compassionate. Baba is called Compassionate Father, not for anything. He's so soft. He so wants it not to happen. He so wants it to turn into good. So there's so many light people in this country. You can't believe how many light people are in this country. Such beautiful souls on both sides that I have met. On the Palestinian side that I have worked with in my kindergarten, and children that grew up almost in my kindergarten, you know, not being part of the kindergarten, but coming to the parties. And now they're parents and have children of their own. And the people that are working here, because a lot of people who are working in manual blue collar work are Palestinians or Arabs. And so you meet them, you know, if you need someone to fix something for you, except for Etzion, who would do all the fixing by himself with a blue collar, and he does a great work of it in all ways. But most of the people, like he said, he works with Palestinians to help him. And so all these people would come into my house to do all these fixings, and beautiful, amazing people who don't want war, who want peace, who want quiet, and who want to live in dukiyum, together in oneness. So I believe in that. So Satchitananda, that also reminds me of Bauji, because when we came to Bauji's chats, there weren't one time that we would not be singing this song and dancing. So remembering Bauji, dear Bauji, and here he comes. Hi, Bauji, sweet one, such a sweetheart. And I just remind you again, for those who heard that before, his office was like a long elongated corridor. And when there were the chats, the Sunday chats, then there would be 2 sets of chairs on both sides, and in the middle of the passage, and it was like an airplane because it was elongated. It's like sitting in an airplane. And so when you dance, you would stand in the aisle and dance. And Bauji would have so much fun with us. I mean, he would make us feel with him so much fun, like Baba would do with his intimate ones in Guru Prasad, that he would laugh and he would have skits and he would have, and like the skits that Etienne wrote for Baba to make him laugh, because Baba loved laughing and joy and singing and plays and skits. So did Bauji. He made us all, he sat with us all with joy and fun and names and nicknames and so this is it. It's 3/4 of a world song, but it became a dance song. Oh, Avatar, Mir Baba Ki. Satchitananda Paramananda Meher Baba Vidyananda Satchitananda Paramananda Meher Baba Vidyananda 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 Satchitananda Paramananda Meher Baba Vidyananda Satchitananda Paramananda Meher Baba Vidyananda 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 Satchitananda Paramananda Meher Baba Vidyananda. So why is this song connected to 3/4 of the world? Because Baba sent Bauchi to talk about the 3/4 of the world when one center asked for Baba's presence. Bauchi was very scared, like everyone, when they heard about this, or like we were, like we still are. And he said, what am I going to tell them? How would I answer that? So Baba said, don't worry, just give them this word, Satchitananda. So these are Baba's words. Satchitananda Paramananda Meher Baba Vidyananda. What does it mean? It means Sat, knowledge, power and bliss. Yes, Ananda is bliss. Sat is knowledge. No, Chit is knowledge, and Sat is probably power. And Paramananda is the highest Ananda, the highest bliss. And Vidyananda is highest divine unity consciousness, creation consciousness. So these are words that are translated, that are taken from the glossary of God Speaks. Okay, so it's the glossary that Baba himself went through and gave it his how do you call it? He said it was right. So Satchitananda is knowledge, power, and bliss, which is the qualities that God has. Paramananda, the highest bliss, and Vidyananda, which is the highest divine consciousness, which is creation consciousness, which the avatar has. So whether there is a 3/4 of the world or isn't a 3/4 of the world, Baba says, this is all a dream, and I have come not to teach, but to awaken you from the dream. And Rosalie always says, I have come to awaken you how does she say? To be me. I've awakened you to me. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember how she says it. So the next song, surprisingly enough, when I feel so low in this area and what is happening, is that Baba brings the peace song. So that's what happened a few days ago. I was asking Baba, I didn't sing to you in Arti, so what song do you want? And I opened up this booklet and it came to the peace song. So I was very happy because that's what I'm feeling that Baba is planning. Actually. אהובה בתר מאיר בבא קיצ'ה. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. סלאם שלום and peace. עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם שלום and peace. עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם שלום and peace. עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם שלום. Salam and peace. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us and everyone. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us. May peace be always with us and everyone. Salam, shalom, and peace on us and all around the world. Salam, shalom, and peace on us and all around the world. Salam, shalom, and peace עלינו ועל כל העולם. Salam, shalom, salam, and peace. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us and everyone. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us. May Baba's always with us in and loving everyone. Salam, shalom, and peace on us and all around the world. Salam, shalom, and peace. עלינו ועל כל העולם. Salam, shalom, and peace. עלינו ועל כל העולם. Salam, shalom, salam, and peace. This song was sung so many times by so many lovers in Baba's Samadhi. And one of the lovers was in the youth Sahavas. And she taught all the youth Sahavas, Indian people and all the ones who participated in that year to sing this song because they were singing, teaching each other how to sing in their own languages. And that's the song that she chose. And the English part where it says, May Baba is always with us in and everyone, that is what they wrote in that Sahavas as another addition to this song. And I love saying that this song, talking about living in oneness and in our diversity, union in our diversity, and so, well, I forget the name in English. Well, that this song was sung by a group called Seven, which 7 is the number that Baba loves. The Israelis that were learning Sufism with a Palestinian Arab who lived outside of Old Jerusalem. So we're talking about union, we're talking about peace, we're talking about salam and shalom and all that. Jai Baba. So this is another one. So the next one is beloved God, a beloved God prayer in Hebrew. So when I was in the Samadhi, I used to hear beloved God prayers sang in different languages. So I said, yeah, well, why not sing it in Hebrew as well? So first of all, the first actual prayer, I never prayed before. I came from a secular family, and well, my father was what do you call it? Keeping some of the habits but he passed away when I was very little. So my mother was completely secular. So I lived in a secular family and secular school and all that. So I never had anything to do with prayers. But when I came to the Samadhi in 1988 for the first time, and I came to the Arti for the first time, and I was standing outside of the Samadhi on the grounds and listening to the prayers. And when they said the prayer of beloved God, help us all to love you more and more and more and more and more and more, and still yet more, till we become worthy of union with you, and help us all to hold fast to Baba's Dhamman till the very end. That prayer just went straight to my heart, because I'm a teacher, kindergarten teacher, and always worked with children, love children. And this sounded just like a children's song, a children prayer, just love you more and 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 more, and still yet more. and hold on to the Dhamman, hold on to Mama's apron, and don't let go. So I love this beautiful and simple and right to the heart. It just captured my heart. So this is well, I remember how it went. I was in Baoji's Samadhi down in the Men Mandali graveyard in Lower Marabad. I was sitting by Baoji's Samadhi and thinking how I would put it into music and translate it and how to put it into music. And I had this music coming, and then Baba said, he wanted this one. So I had something very melodious. Baba wanted something stronger. So here goes. אלוהו, עזור לכולנו, לאהוב אותך עוד ועוד. כן. אלוהו, עזור לכולנו, לאהוב אותך עוד ועוד. ועוד ועוד, ואפילו עוד יותר, ואפילו עוד יותר, ועוד ועוד, ואפילו עוד יותר, ואפילו עוד יותר, עד שנהיה ראויים, עד שנהיה ראויים איתך להתאחד, עד שנהיה ראויים, עד שנהיה ראויים איתך להתאחד, ועזור לכולנו, לאחוז היטב בדמן של בבא, עזור לכולנו, לאחוז היטב בדמן של בבא, עד לרגע האחרון, עד לרגע האחרון ממש, עד לרגע האחרון, לאחוז היטב בדמן של בבא, עד לרגע האחרון, עד לרגע האחרון ממש, עד לרגע האחרון, לאחוז היטב בדמן של בבא, לאחוז היטב בדמן של בבא, לאחוז היטב בדמן שלך. So thank you, Baba. Thank you for this. So now this was a surprise. This was a full surprise. As I was going to sit with Baba about the songs for this concert. But now I don't know where it is. Where did I put it? Oh. You know, when this beautiful song, Ocean of Love by Bob Holt. When I came to Mehrabad in the first years, and I met Rick Shaw, who was a very, very good friend. And he used to come in those years. Every so often he used to come to Mehrabad. And I used to come yearly when I had a vacation for my kindergarten. So it was always very short vacations that I could spend there. So when he would be in the Samadhi, he would be asked. At that time, Nana was there. It was beautiful when Nana was there. He would hug us and say, "Welcome home." And the artists there were so magical. And when we would go out of the Samadhi, then we would get a hug from him, and he'd say, "Welcome home." And his hug was so warm. And it was very, very homey at that time. Very, very beautiful. Very, very. So Rickshaw would be asked to sing this song every time, sing it again and sing it again. We were never tired of that. So he would take his guitar and sing this song. But then later on, he stopped coming, and I was very surprised why he did and why others did. But now I think that also Darwin Shaw did not come, Katie David did not come, Delia De Leon did not come, Moshita did not come. All these people, when they were more honed in Baba and more busy with people in the places, then it would be like Baba would come to them rather than they would come to the Samadhi. And so then also, like with the Beloved God prayer, I heard people translating Ocean of Love into many languages, and like owing this song in their own language. So I said, "Oh, that's a great idea. Why don't I try to do that too?" So I translated it and I sang it in Mehrabad, the full thing. But when I came here, I forgot the translation because I wasn't planning to come here. I was planning to go back, but I didn't get a visa, so I couldn't go back. So I was staying here, and all my things were there, and the songs were there, and everything. So I remembered only the returning lines, which is כי אני שבורא עולמות טורקי ומשבץ בם אין ספור כוכבים אני האוצר שערכו הוא נצחי ימה ואני. So when I used to sing that song in our Zooms, I used to sing the English, and that the returning lines I would sing in Hebrew. And then when I was preparing this, this paper came out with all the words in Hebrew. So I'm going to sing this in Hebrew and maybe also in English. So let's see. One minute. So it's like I sing Ocean of Love. I sing one house, we call it house, in Hebrew, and one house in English. Over the town, Baba Kiche. I am the ocean where all have begun. I am beloved, sublime, yes. I am the ocean where all finally come. I am the one beyond time. אני אוקיינוס ראשית הבריאה, אני אהובה נשגב, לאוקיינוס שלי ישובו כולם, אני מעל ומעבר לזמן. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, planets and stars up above. I am the treasure of infinite worth. I am the ocean of love. כי אני שבורא עולמות וקים, ומשבץ בם אין ספור כוכבים. אני האוצר שערכו הוא נצחי, ים אהבה אני, כן, ים אהבה אני. I am the ocean of limitless joy, infinite consciousness too. Yes, I am the music that never will cloy. I am the ocean in you. אני אוקיינוס ושיטה, שמחה אינסופית, אינסופיותו טעם. אני מנגינה שצלולה היא תמיד, הים בלבכם הוא אני. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, planets and stars up above. I am the treasure of infinite worth. I am the ocean of love. כי אני שבורא עולמות וקים, ומשבץ בם אין ספור כוכבים. אני האוצר שערכו הוא נצחי, ים אהבה אני, כן, ים אהבה אני. I am the ocean of unending peace, infinite hearing and sight. Yes, you from your chains I have come to release into my ocean of light. Into my ocean of light. אני אוקיינוס שלום מתמשך, שמיעה וראייה אינסופית, כן, באתי אתכם לשחרר מכבלים, תוך אוקיינוס האור שלי, כי אני שבורא עולמות וקים, ומשבץ בם אין ספור כוכבים. אני האוצר שערכו הוא נצחי, ים אהבה אני, כן, ים אהבה אני. I am the ocean of unbroken calm, infinite bliss I am too. Yes, I've been called Jesus and Buddha and Ram, and now Meher Baba by you can. Now Meher Baba by you. אני אוקיינוס שלווה רציפה, אני גם נועם נצחי. קראו לי ישו ובודה ורם, עכשיו מהר בבא ושמי. כן, עכשיו מהר בבא ושמי. For I am the one who made heaven and earth, planets and stars up above. I am the treasure of infinite worth. I am the ocean love. כי אני שבורא עולמות וקים, ומשבץ בם אין ספור כוכבים. אני האוצר שערכו הוא נצחי, ים אהבה אני, כן, ים אהבה אני. בואו להיות בים אהבה של מהר בבה. That was so special that he just dropped his song into my hands when I sat down, you know, and I forgot that it was that I translated it again when I came here. So the next one is we all come from the same source. We all are children of God, and we all are God. That is our inheritance. That is our truth. So this one is from my days of yoga before I knew Baba. Before Baba gave me his name, he wanted me to learn some things. He wanted me to understand some things. So it took about 10 years since the door of spirituality opened to me. And from the year of when I was 30, and I came to Baba when I was 42. And so the last phase of it was that he wanted to be in yoga, and I hate, I'm not a physical person. I'm not practicing anything, and he got me to do yoga through a very good friend of mine. They kept at me, you have to go to this course, you have to go to this course. So I went to this course, and that was what Baba wanted me to know before I came to him. That's after that he let me know his name through the book that Etzion wrote, where I got, before I was convinced that I must go to India, though I didn't want to go to India because of all the poor people there that I knew that would break my heart just to see them. I never wanted to go there, but because I was on the spiritual path, I tried also the Jewish path, because before I went, just to make sure that going on the spiritual path, there's a Jewish path and spiritual path, and it's all going up to the same mountain, to the same God. So I checked that before, because being Jewish, and it didn't appeal to me because of some reasons. And when I decided to go to India, that's when I got, actually who got me to India to know about Baba, it was actually through my children. They are the ones who were the go-between me and Baba's name, because I was looking for a book for them, which is called The Never Ending Story. I went with them to this movie, and this was the only book my children, children today, they don't read. They look at the internet, but they don't read. So this was the only book they read again and again and again after we saw the movie. And so I said, and you see the name, The Never Ending Story, which is, of course, Baba. Baba is there. So I went to the bookstore before going to India to get this book for them, because I lost it for them and I wanted them. And people were telling me that I might not come back from India. I might be, I might just die there because of some kind of plague or something. So I said, well, I have to, fix everything before I go. And so that was one of the things I had to fix, is get them this book. So I went into this used bookstore and I got them this book. And while I was there, I was looking at the bookshelves, and right in a stack of books, not on the shelf one next to the other like books are, it was in the stack of books, one on top of the other. Put my hand right in the center of this stack, took out the book, opened it up and said, oh, but interesting, but not so interesting. I'm going to India. I don't have money. I closed the book. It was 2 shekels. I said, oh, 2 shekels. It's like 2 cents. I said, oh, wow. Even going to India and not having money, I can afford that. I took that book, and that was the book that Etzion translated from Substance Robs, about the story of Ali in this Prem Ashram book, in the Prem Ashram school. And in the beginning was Baba's biography that Etzion wrote, and I was so taken by the biography, very taken by all the parts of the biography, and I knew that Baba was a great saint. I didn't understand at that time that he was God. It took me 3 years to understand that God can come in the bottle of a body, and took many more years to understand that Baba is trying to pound our heads and say, hey, hey, you are also God, you are also God, all of us. So I knew that he was knowing more than anything that I read up to then, and I was a bookworm, and I read a lot in these 12 years before I came to Baba. And so I was very impressed, and I made contact with Etzion, and he came with more books, and he was the one who actually said, where are you going to be in India? And I said, I don't know, because I was going to just go and go not to an ashram and not to any teacher, because all the best teachers came to Israel. I didn't need to go and learn anything, no meditation, no yoga, nothing, because everything came to Israel. So best teachers in the world. So I just wanted to experience how spiritual people live their everyday life. And I wanted to volunteer in someone's house who was a spiritual person, and try to see, imbibe by seeing how a person lives, all the things that we go through in our life, getting up in the morning, getting with the children and the wife, and the cooking and the cleaning, and the trouble, and the pain, and how a spiritual person lives everyday life like that. So I was hoping to find such a teacher, and be allowed to be in their house and help in their house and live with them. And so Etzion, he said, where are you going? And I said, I don't know. And he said, where are you going to land? And Delhi or Bombay? And I said, I have no plans yet set up, because it didn't really matter, if I was going. I was planning to see my teacher under a tree, like they were in Israel in the Bible time. Those spiritual people would sit outside in the fields and in the tree, under the trees, and that's where you would find them. And that's what I was planning to do, not to go to an ashram. And so he said, well, why don't you go to Mehrabad? As a beginning, he said, they are well, they have food and conditions which are very fitted for Westerners that first come to India, and they're very nice people. And when you want to go onward, they will help you. Onward, when you want to go onward into India, they will help you. So I said, oh yeah, that sounds good. I'm a Virgo. That sounds practical. I said, okay. He said, okay, you write a telegram quickly. And so that's how I got to Mehrabad, actually. So I got to know Baba's name through my children, but I got to get to Mehrabad through Etzion. So thank you, Etzion. And in this, this is where you got your Baba, how do you call it? Your Baba send-off, where you get your Baba send-off, is a very, very special thing. Very, very special. And should be really, really thanked for. But I don't only thank Etzion for that. I thank also Kari Ben Shammai. Kari Ben Shammai was the only Israeli that met Baba in the body. And he sent her with so much love to this country. He just sent her as a cable, because he had these cables. And he sent her, and she was with him totally till the very end. And she brought, through her, he brought all this love. Now, when my son in 74 was born, 1974, my elder, I had friends that lived right next to Kari Ben Shammai. And it was a twin house. She lived in one house and they lived right opposite. And I used to spend so much time there because my friend, my very good friend at that time, she was like the second mother of my little child. Very dear soul too. And I'm sure that the energies of Baba were coming through and they were working on me. So one day, when after I came back from Mirabad and I was in contact with Etzion, I asked him, Etzion, where did Kari Ben Shammai live? And he gave me the address. So I went there and I was so shocked. I was so surprised to see that this is the place that I spent so much time when my son was born, for the first year of my son. And so Kari Ben Shammai was a real soldier. She was a very special spiritual being. In her time, coming from her background, being a Jewish religious community, going to Egypt to be in seclusion there and do her spiritual work, and knowing at that time with her very unique, special character, that she needs to look for a spiritual master. And when she saw Baba, she recognized it in him. And she just fell totally head and over heels in love with him and brought his love here. And so these are the two people that I have to thank for bringing and holding Baba here. She held Baba 14 years before, I think 7 or 14 years before Etzion came to her. And Etzion held Baba's flag 14 years before, or something, or 7 or 14 years. Also this number 7, you know, Baba's number 7. Before I got in contact with him. So they are really brave pioneers, Baba pioneers, both of them. And so thank you for both of them. And thank you for Baba for bringing his love into Israel, though he didn't step into Israel with his feet. So thank you. So how did I get to that? That I was in the yoga before I came to Baba. Baba wanted me to know some facts about spirituality, Hindu spirituality and all that. That's why I was in yoga. And I had to get to know about Krishna, who I think was one of the avatars that I was in contact with. So, so this is a song. We used to meet, and my children were very little, and we used to meet and do yoga together for weekends. And one of us would be Dorit. She had a beautiful voice, and she had a guitar, and she would play and teach us songs, and we would sing with her and do meditation together and do yoga together. So at that time, when we did the meditations, my little kids would sit on my would sit with me in my meditation and do yoga, and it was so sweet. But later on, you know, they went into the world. So over the time, Meir Baba, and they still belong to Baba. They still belong to Baba. We all come from God, and unto God we return. We all come from God, and unto God we return like a ray of light, returning to the sun like a spring flowing back to the ocean of love. We all come from you, Baba, and unto you we return. We all come from you, Baba, and unto you we return like a ray of light, returning to the sun. I can actually see this image. Like a spring flowing back To your ocean of love, kulanu mimcha, Baba velecha, kulanu nashu, kulanu mimcha, Baba velecha, kulanu nashu, כמו קרן של אור. שבה אל מקורה כמו פלג זך, שב אל ים אהבתך, we all come from you, Baba, and unto you we return, we all come from you, Baba, and unto you we return like a ray of light, returning to its source like the spring, flowing back to your ocean of love, kula numimcha, Baba velecha, kulanu nashu. Wow. So now we get to Baba says, you know, he wanted Bauji in, so he put Sachitanand. He wanted Mera in, so now it's time. Songs with Mera, but also with Krishna, because I do feel that I had a connection with Krishna in past lives. Like I felt that I have with Moses, like I felt I have some connection with Noah, because the story of Noah has been so strong in my life. And I think that we are now in repeat, that Baba is a kind of Noah with his rainbows and his ocean of love, and that he's taking us. And he is taking us, I feel that he is just gathering us all to him, like in the Noah boat. So this one is about Mera and the gopis, because Mera is the queen. She is for me the eternal queen of Baba's heart in all advents. I can't see it any other way. And she is so perfect and such an amazing, beautiful soul. And I was so very blessed to be meeting her 2 times, maybe even 3 times, because in 89 I came twice. So I came once in 88 and maybe once again in 88 and once again in 89. So she was very pivotal in my life. I had very special, very, very special contact with her, though I was always very shy of her and always sitting by the side and never close, never coming close. And the first time that I did come close was, of course, I had to be introduced to her, but I was such an Israeli with no manners that I didn't think that I have to, come and introduce myself and all, I'm very bad at protocol. All of you who know me here know that I'm very bad at protocol. So it has not only to do with being Israeli, but it also has to do with my own special a way of just not knowing socially how to sometimes behave by the protocols. So yeah, of course, I knew that you have to come to the samadhi. There's no way of not saying hello to the head man in this samadhi. But I didn't know that you had to come up to the mandali as well. And I was very shy. So you won't believe that I'm shy, but I am. So one day I was pushed on Mera. I was just pushed on her, and I almost fell over her. Because I think that she probably said she's not coming to me, and so someone said, I'll help you. And they just pushed me, and Baba just didn't let me fall over her, because I would. I stumbled and I almost would. So then after that, after this formal introduction and coming close, and I was usually on the very side of the terrace, sitting right on the stairs where the Baba's room used to be upstairs. That's where I used to sit and listen from the back, and I used to cry because Mera was so special. She was so special that every time that I would sit there, I would hear her talking to me. She was just talking to other people. You know how the Mandali used to do that? They used to say something to someone else at all, and it would be right into your heart, telling you something, and I used to cry. So Mera, for sure, it was so understandable that she could read my heart, and she knew everything about me, and everything, you know, protocol or no protocols, coming close or not coming close. She knew everything, and I knew that she was God. And she was the other side of God, the feminine side of God. And she was beautiful and amazing. And I'm very glad that I had this opportunity, and I know that she loved me. I know, till this very day, because they are alive. None of them is dead. They are eternal. They don't die. They're eternally living. She and Babuchi and Mera and Baba and Mani and everyone, and you know, all the Mandali. So I still feel very great connection, living connection with Mera, and she's one of my main inspirations, and one of the main pillars that I lean on. I lean mainly on Baba, but if sometimes I need a feminine side, then I would go to Mera, and of course Bauji. So so this is the song coming from Song of Songs, and Song of Songs is the love story between, actually, like King Solomon and his beloved, his great beloved. King Solomon had many wives, but he probably had one special one who was beloved. And this Song of Song is the story of the love of God to his beloved, which is each one of us. So, but of course, to his special beloved, which is Mera, and no one can be instead of Mera. No one. For me, no one can be instead of Mera. So, just thinking of Krishna and Sita, no, Radha, Krishna and Radha. So she was Mera, she was the main beloved, but all the gopis, they were feeling that Krishna loved them too. So one day, Krishna was playing the flute at night, and all the gopis, in the charm of the flute music, just couldn't go to sleep. And they went into the orchard to meet him and to dance with him. And he danced with his Mera, with his Radha, of course. But each gopi felt that Krishna was dancing with her. So at that time, when they were dancing, each of them felt that Baba was totally with them, just as we all feel, each one of us, that Baba is with us, personally, with each one of us. That is what Baba does. He is with his beloved more than all, but he is with each one of us every moment of the day, where we are in everything that we do. So that is how the gopis felt, and this is the song. So, one moment. Okay. So this is the part of Mela, and it comes more closer to what is written in the Song of Songs. מה דודך מדוד היפה בנשים, מה דודך מדוד? דודי צח ואדום, דגול מרבבה, עיניו כזוביונים, קולו כפעמונים, הוא אהוב, אהוב נפלא. So, מה דודך מדוד היפה בנשים? מה דודך מדוד? מה דודך מדוד היפה בנשים? מה דודך מדוד? The most beautiful one. Who is your beloved? דודי צחפי אדום, דגול מרבבה, הוא ולודי, מהר מהר בבא, עיניך כזוביונים, קולך כפעמונים, אהוב אהוב נפלא, מהר ומהר בבא, אהוב אהוב נפלא, כל כולי שלך. The music is taken from a song, from a melody of a song that was put into music with these words from the Song of Songs. So now this the gopis part. This was Mira's part. So this is the gopis part. Mi ahuv libech alina li, mi ahuv libech, and I consider myself a gopi of Baba. Mi ahuv libech alina li, mi ahuv libech. אהובי הוא מהר בבא, דגול מרבבה, אהוב אלוהי, מהר מהר בבא, עיניך אין סוף אהבה, קולך בליבי הוא חדווה, אהוב אהוב נפלא, מהר ומהר בבא, אהוב אהוב נפלא, כל כולי שלך. Oh, who is your beloved? Reveal please to me. Who is the love of your heart? Oh, who is your beloved? Reveal please to me. Who is the love of your heart? My beloved is Meher Baba, the Lord of love, compassionate Meher, oh Meher, beloved Meher Baba. Your eyes an ocean of light, flooding my heart with delight. Oh my beloved Meher Baba, oh my beloved Meher, oh my beloved Meher Baba. Oh, my beloved, may help me. Ahuv libech galina li. Mi hu ahuv libech. Mi ahuv libech galina li. Meher hu meher baba. So, we are of the gopis, whoever wants to be a gopi. And so the next one, Baba wanted another one for Mera and Baba and their love with each other, which is not a song for the gopis. It's a time for Baba and his beloved Mera alone, because they deserve time. Just the two of them. They don't have to share everything with everyone. So this is a song that used to be on the line, you know, on the Mitzad HaPizmonim. It's used to be on, well, anyway, the music was, it was a famous song in the 50s, and I made it into Baba song. It is about this couple that goes into the orchard. They're very much in love. They go in the evening, they're going together and smelling the smells of the orchard and being so much in love and so much with each other. So here Baba and Mera in Merazad in her garden. אלה של שושנים נצא אל הגינה, כמו בשמים וריח ורדים, את מהר ומרח עוטפים. לילה יורד לאט, ומהר ומרח פוסעים, מעל הגינה במרזת, כוכבים וירח עולים. לילה זמיר שם, העצים בלטניים, מהר ומרח בדממה, בגינה פוסעים. Evening of roses come, let's stroll in your garden. Fragrance and nectar filling the air, Baba and Mira stroll there. Velvet night gently comes, as Meher and Mira stroll up in the Mira's sky above. The stars and the moon aglow. Night and the nightingale sings, the trees gently sway and dance. Meher and Mera silently walk in Mera's garden side by side. Laila zamir shah, העצים בלטניים, נהר ומרח בדממה, בגינה פוסעים. So while I was thinking this, I was thinking, Baba has given up so much in his life. From the age of 19, he had no life of his own. Just suffering and suffering and suffering for us all. And working and working and working and just crucifying his body and every cell in his body for us. And not only for us, but for the whole world in its very terrible state that it is now. And Mera and Baba, their great love from such a young age, she was 14, he was not much older. They didn't have time for their own. Never. The only time that they had was in Merazat time, Merazat days, only in Merazat days. In the morning, when the night watchman would leave, before the women would come in, Mera would be coming in first into the room for a few little seconds, just so they have one moment between them. So even their beautiful love, they sacrificed for us all and gave us such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful example of a couple and the way love should be between them. It was so beautiful. So the only private time that Mera had with Baba, except for that, was after he passed away, when she would let all the women go to sleep and she would stay up and go into Baba's room and start talking with him, feeling that he was alive. Like I do, I feel that he's alive, and I talk to him and I have conversations with him and listen to him and ask him questions and ask him for guidance. But of course, she was even more deeply into that. And she probably could see him and could relive the times that she was with him. And that's what she did at night. She hardly slept. She just went from room to room. And Besta Clinton wrote about that. It was such a moving thing that she wrote and such a gift. to all of us, because it also gives a good feeling to all those people like me who talk to Baba and believe completely that Baba is listening, and they are listening to them through the pictures and kissing the pictures and telling Baba everything, and, you know, listening to what he's telling, trying to listen in our heart to what he's telling us. So even their love, they sacrificed for us all and gave such a beautiful example. So this is the moments that they had together. So now we have come to the end of the concert, and I want to end with this song that Baba asked me to end with. The 7 names of God. Baba said that this asked the women, asked the Premasham boys, and asked also the women Mandali to sing that during World War II. He said it was of great help to him in his work if they would do that with all his heart, that these 7 words, these 7 names had an energy when they're put in the same way that they were put. The music is exactly the same music of the Gujarati Arti that the Baba composed. And I'm singing this by his request, ending the concert with this by his request, but also to send this into the vibration of the world with Baba through Baba's love. Over the time, you know, Baba ki jai. And Baba is telling us through this song that all these names of God, all these streams of people believing in God in those names are coming to him. They're coming to him. They're no different from each other. He is very inclusive, our beloved, the one God in our oneness. Over the time, ya Baba ki jai. Hari Pada Matamala Ahuraman. God is done. Hari Pada Matamala Ahuraman. God is done. Hari Paramatama Allahurama. God is done. Hari Paramatama Allahurama. God is done. Meher Baba. God is done. Hari Pada Matamala Ahurama. God is done. Hari Pada Matamala Ahurama. God is done. Hari Paramatama Allahurama. God is done. Hari Paramatama Allahurama. God is done. Meher Baba. God is Matumala ahuram Yestan Haripan Matumala Ahuram Yestan Hari Paramatma Allah Ahuram Yestan Hari Paramatma Allah Ahuram God Yestan Meha God Yestan God Yestan Beloved Baba God Yestan Thank you, Baba. Thank you for gathering me to you. Thank you for revealing your name. Thank you for being here. Sorry that you had to suffer so much. Happy birthday to you. May you be happy with us. And may your wishes, your best wishes, and your best plans become our reality and our manifestation. Thank you, dear. Thank you, all of you, Zoomies. You are such a wonderful, wonderful treasure that Baba has introduced me to. You are so beautiful, each one of you shining. I so enjoy having your company. It is such a blessing in my life.
And you are a blessing in ours. Thank you. And if listening to your singing is suffering, may we suffer every day. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel like crying.
Thank you for taking us into your home, Michal. It was so sweet. Such a sweet little visit. It's been love.
Thank you.
We love you.
Thanks, Michal. Yeah, we enjoyed it so much. Thank you from both me and Prakash.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
We enjoyed
Oh.
listening to you.
Nicole, don't hang up. Don't go without looking at all the comments and chats that people have sent you.
Saved it all.
Okay, I will
Thank
look.
you. It's precious. Thank you.
I just
Thank
painted this
thank
while you were singing.
Marsha, I see the beautiful painting that you added to the beautiful sun and the sea. Thank you, Marsha.
Well, you give a whopper of a concert. I've been in and had a tooth rebuilt, a broken tooth rebuilt, and come back. And y'all are still here praying.
Ralph,
It's
you
the
have
holy hour. This is really the holy hour.
Ralph, you
Good
have
treatment.
such a huge heart. It's so wonderful to know you. You are like a child in the kindergarten. You say it's so innocent and so beautiful and such a huge heart.
My
Hi,
dentist.
Sano, my darling. Hi, sweetheart. I love you so much. My Virgo friend, she understands my Virgo part. Son of Bear.
Well, I'm a Virgo too, so I get you.
Yeah, Diane. Right. Marsha, right.
I'm
We
on
have
the
some-
cusp. I'm a Leo
Yeah,
Virgo.
we have many Virgos in Baba's, and you know, many things of Baba happened on September. Many important starts have begun in September in the Virgo sign.
I know there's something August 24th. That's my birthday, but I don't remember what. I read something. I said, oh, that's cool. That's my birthday.
Yeah. Etzion,
So
Toda
good.
Shabbat. Thank you, Etzion, for being here.
The
And thank you
message
for
here
writing that
on
book.
Say Baba, it's, yeah.
And you know, Etzion has written many books. He has translated many books, and he has really held. You know, I consider Etzion like the person that you can see Etzion, how he is and his in nature. That he was the one who, in the Israeli rough field, he was taking all the boulders away so Baba can plant his seeds of love and that they would grow. And that's what Etzion did in his tough way.
We will hear from Etzion tomorrow,
Well,
Tuesday, on the calendar. Oh, Michal, you are just such a treasure.
Thank you, Michal.
we are all a treasure. We are all a treasure, and Baba is the greatest treasure.
You
Greatest
are
treasure.
gonna make her head that swell up so big, we won't be able to live with her.
No, she
Just
has a
more-
provisional ego. She has
Emma,
a
you're enjoying
provisional
your
ego.
sister visit?
Thank you. Well, I have to go on the train later today.
Okay.
I'm
So have a nice-
packing.
So have a nice journey, and thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here. She's such
Well,
a
that
sweet
was
person.
wonderful.
Going to.
Oh,
Thank
thank
That
you,
was
Diane.
wonderful. We can't wait to hear the recording.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
There's another Virgo that I love. You know, yay.
Oh,
We Virgos are we can fly. we
And
can
a
fly
Pisces in
without
the background who
spirit.
loves you.
Sorry, what?
A Pisces in the background who loves you.
Oh, a Pisces. Oh, that's nice. You're married to a Pisces. Oh, that's nice.
But
Eva's
starting
Pisces too.
with my favorite song, you know you had me.
That's Baba. That's not me. That's Baba. He chose it. It's his. So Eva is also a Pisces. My brother is also a Pisces. It's very nice because the Virgo and the Pisces are opposite in the
Yeah, we had a horoscope that said, oh, water and earth, mud.
so we are very good together if we are good together.
No, it just means I have to loosen up and she has to flow more.
Yeah.
Well, this Pisces loves you, Michal.
I know this Pisces is full of love. Look at that one.
Eva, when's your birthday?
Always full of love.
Fifth. It's fifth. It's waiting. Coming soon.
Okay, bye-bye. I have to go.
Bye, Etzion.
Lahit wrote.
See you tomorrow, Etzion.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye,
Baba.
everybody.
Marilyn, you are here. I can see you. You did come.
I'm next to you, honey. Throwing out
Yeah.
the whole. I'm
Did you
right.
go to Baba's center also?
I was there yesterday at Baba's house. Yes. Right
You
after.
know, Marilyn is the one who takes us to Baba's lagoon cabin every week, a few times a week. She takes us all
so
there.
often, the lagoon cabin or Baba's house, mostly. The house
And-
is gonna be open tomorrow. I'll try to go again tomorrow.
And she
So
puts all our names on Baba's bed or in Baba's lagoon cabin. Can you imagine this treasure? Wow. Hi, Diane. I'm glad to see you
in the
here
prayer
too.
pouch. It's all in the prayer pouch. I do think of you and everybody. So yes, I'm glad to see you with your beautiful, loving songs and all your shares. I'll have to go back and listen, as they said, because I missed quite a bit. I'm sorry about that, but I am here now.
That's
So,
okay.
hey,
No,
Baba, love you, and you know that too. So,
we are so lucky that all is recorded and we can go into it even if we're not present. So
Yes,
that is
indeed.
Angela. We have to
It's
think
nice being
thank
alive,
Angela
though.
for it. And Betty, who is her right hand person. Betty, wow.
Betty.
Betty, wow.
Betty and
And Gail being a host, and who else is a host
Yeah.
here? Diana being such a great host, and Marilyn being such a great host, and Meher Tuvala. We have
They
such beautiful hosts here who are doing great work, and wow. And this Zoom place, sometimes I say I'm not living in Israel, I'm living in the Zoom. Because this place,
You feel like a host, the participant, the shining host participant.
participant, yeah, more. Sometimes I talk a lot, I know. But I told you, I'm not so good with protocols.
You're
Sorry.
not so shy on the Zoom. It's great.
Because you opened your heart, all of you opened your heart and you accepted me with all my, differences. And it's such a good feeling,
Yes,
and
indeed.
that is what this Zoom is doing to not only to me, but to many people. It's
Absolutely.
such an open-hearted place and such an accepting place and such a supporting place, so people can really feel free and easy and safe and grow and open up and flower, like bloom like a flower.
That's what it's all about, right, sweetie? Yes, indeed. Very good. Very well put. It just flows right off your tongue. Awesome. So well put, Michal. So well
So
put.
it's a magical place that Baba opened up, and he planned it with his ABC board a long time ago. But Angela should always be thanked for for putting it up the way she did, because she put it up, some places, some centers become enclosed, become, too protocol-like. And this place, the way Angela opened it, has become very availing, very open, very creative, very initiative, allowing. Yeah. So Angela, Jai Baba to you wherever you are right now. It's a wower. Baba.
I saw her yesterday at Baba's house. She was giving out prasad, which I was able to receive. Oh, so sweet. Can't wait to see her again. Yeah.
And so Baba picked up the very, very right person to open up the way she opened up in an inclusive way this place, and I love it so much. And thank you, Baba, because Baba was inclusive. He put together so many people of different kinds.
Baba. That's right. Of course.
And look how he's inspiring each one of us, and how he's giving us ideas, and how he's supporting our onwards, opening up to our potentials. Wow, this Baba is.
Michal, I found in the message from one of them from the mystical language. God in us is rejoicing his own experience of joy. That's what
Right. So can you imagine, in the middle of these crazy things that we see in the world, this is happening parallel. Okay, this is happening parallel. This is what Baba wants us to see, that when we hold on to him, when we hold on to his name, when we meet in his love, this is what happens. Our hearts just fly up into him and to his constant presence and his constant light and his constant Godhood, which he keeps here in this world right next to what is happening. So he's actually proving, that we can live in that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And can you imagine where I am living right now? And look, isn't it just unbelievable, unbelievable. So Baba love everywhere, and he loves everyone. And thank you all for being, and thank you, Baba, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Come, let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Baba. Happy birthday to you. And enjoy our love, and you deserve so much to enjoy us, Baba. Yeah, thank you. I will look now in the chat, and you can all just be,